The excitement is building as we head into the highly anticipated Monday Night Football clash between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. However, as the Bears prepare for their first primetime test of the 2025 NFL season, there's a mix of good and bad news surrounding the team's injury situation. The most concerning update comes from Kyler Gordon, who was a late addition to the injury report with a hamstring issue. Hamstring injuries can be tricky, especially this close to game day, and early indications suggest he might not be fully ready to go. If Gordon ends up sitting out, it would be a huge blow to the Bears' secondary, considering his versatility and impact both as a nickel corner and in various coverage schemes. To make matters even more challenging, Jalen Johnson remains questionable and is expected to be a game-time decision. Johnson missed significant time during training camp, meaning even if he plays, he might not be at 100% fitness. Losing both Johnson and Gordon would severely test the Bears' depth in the secondary, leaving Nick Mull out as potentially the only fully healthy nickel corner available. On the positive side, Roscoe Johnson made limited practice appearances after a 3-week absence and is listed as questionable. While there's a chance he could suit up, the Bears may take a cautious approach to avoid risking further injury. The Bears coaching staff faces a difficult decision: risk playing key starters who aren't at full strength, or rely on younger backups in a game that already carries high stakes. With the Vikings boasting one of the league's most dynamic offenses, the health of the Bears' secondary could decide the outcome of this primetime matchup. Adding to the intrigue, the Vikings will also be dealing with significant absences. Harrison Smith, their veteran safety and defensive leader, has officially been ruled out due to illness and didn't travel with the team. That opens a big opportunity for the Bears' passing attack to exploit Minnesota's weakened secondary. Expect the Bears to test the Vikings deep early, forcing their replacement safeties to handle high-pressure situations under the lights. Bears' game plan, key players and hidden advantages. While injuries dominate the headlines, the Bears still have a clear path to victory if they execute their game plan effectively. With Minnesota's defense missing Harrison Smith and potentially starting backup corners, Chicago's offense must capitalize. Caleb Williams, making his Monday Night Football debut, will have the spotlight on him. After a solid preseason, the rookie quarterback will need to show poise, patience, and confidence while facing Minnesota's aggressive blitz packages. This is where the Bears' offensive line must step up. Protecting Williams will be critical against the Vikings front featuring Danielle Hunter, who remains one of the league's most explosive edge rushers. Expect Chicago to use quick throws, play-action concepts, and designed rollouts to keep Williams out of danger while creating space for his playmakers. DJ Moore will likely be the go-to weapon, exploiting Minnesota's short-handed secondary, but keep an eye on Rome Odunze, the rookie wide receiver who's been earning more reps in practice. If Odunze can make an early impact, the Bears could spread the field and force Minnesota's defense to adjust. On the defensive side, assuming Gordon or Johnson can't go, the Bears will need Tariq Stevenson and Jaquan Brisker to play at an elite level. Expect Alan Williams, Chicago's defensive coordinator, to rotate coverages and disguise blitzes to pressure Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins, who tends to struggle under consistent pressure. If you're a diehard Bears fan, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We'll be live tomorrow night with real-time commentary, expert analysis, and instant reactions during the Bears vs. Vikings Monday Night Football Showdown. Don't miss it. This is where the true Bears community comes together. Another key factor in this matchup could be the run game. With Roscoe Johnson questionable, Khalil Herbert and Dante Foreman are expected to handle most of the rushing workload. Establishing the run early is vital to control time of possession and keep Minnesota's offense off the field. Meanwhile, Minnesota's own offensive line isn't at full strength either. Christian Darrisaw, their starting left tackle, is questionable, and if he can't play, the Bears' pass rush, led by Montez Sweat and DeMarcus Walker, must take full advantage. Creating pressure on Cousins will disrupt Minnesota's rhythm and force them into low-percentage throws. If Chicago's defense can generate turnovers and give Williams short fields to work with, the Bears have a real chance to pull off a statement win on primetime television. NFC North stakes and what's at risk. While this game is just Week 1, the stakes are huge for the Chicago Bears. This isn't just about beating Minnesota. It's about setting the tone for the entire 2025 season. The NFC North is expected to be one of the most competitive divisions in football. The Packers already started their season strong with a dominant win over Detroit, and the Lions, despite their talent, showed early vulnerability on offense. That opens the door for the Bears to position themselves as legitimate contenders, but only if they seize the moment now. Beating Minnesota on Monday Night Football would do more than just give Chicago its first win. It would boost the team's confidence, energize the fan base, and prove that this new-look roster built around Caleb Williams can compete on the biggest stage. However, a loss, especially if it comes because of injury-related breakdowns or offensive struggles, could quickly put the Bears in a hole in the divisional race. With a tough schedule ahead, including a matchup against the Lions next week at Ford Field, Chicago needs momentum now more than ever. This is where leadership comes into play. Veterans like DJ Moore, Tremaine Edmonds, and Cole Kmet must step up, rally the locker room, and keep the energy high. For Caleb Williams, this is a defining moment early in his NFL career, a chance to prove he belongs under the national spotlight. Final thoughts: the Chicago Bears enter Monday night facing adversity, but also opportunity. With multiple starters questionable, the game plan will need adjustments, backups will need to shine, and Caleb Williams must rise to the occasion. If the Bears' offense takes advantage of Minnesota's weakened secondary, if the pass rush gets home, and if the defense forces Kirk Cousins into mistakes, Chicago has a real shot at starting the season with a statement win. This game could set the tone for the entire year, and for the first time in a long time, Bears fans have reasons to believe. Prediction: Bears 27, Vikings 23. Williams makes a primetime splash.